Hi guys, my name's Dan and I am one of the fabricators at Leviathan Pits. I did some work for Raj's brother-in-law and he asked me if I'd be interested in making some smokers for Raj. So that's where it began. I had a phone call and a technical drawing and a photo of the Terraton 200 yeah, we started to fabricate that, didn't we? Yeah. To be honest, I mean, when Raj asked me if I could build these smokers, I was just like, yeah, whatever, we'll build this, no problem at all. And I kind of underestimated it a little bit. It was a bigger, chunkier, heavier than we imagined. I mean, we've built all sorts of stuff from fire training towers to small buildings, and the materials turned up for this thing and it was just colossal, to the point where the trailer was almost on its knees. The challenge is the weight, the sheer weight, especially of the 200. I mean, what is it? 18?
1.5.
It's 1.5 tons.
Yeah.
So it is engine crane job to lift in some of the steel parts, because you just can't lift it, it's too heavy. When we build any of these smokers, we start with the chassis, because everything is attached to it. So we fabricate the chassis with the wheels, and then we can start adding bits to it. Because of the sheer weight of some of these rolled items, or on the 200, the octagon shape cook chamber, it's so heavy. We have to use a crane to lift these in, because two guys on either end still can't lift some of these parts in. So we start off seam welding the cook chamber tube from one end to the other. Then we put the end plates on, and then we go from there. So we will sub-assemble the collector, the chimney, and we'll sub-assemble the firebox, the door, and then start putting it together as one big Lego kit, basically. So the first one that we built, the first 200, the T200, all of the parts, the hinges, the braces, everything, nothing had a place. So Raj sent me basically a nice pretty picture. I said, can you build this? And I was like, where are the measurements, Raj? He's like, you don't need any. So what do you mean you don't need any? I said, where do the hinges go? And he's like, well, 50 million from the end. I said, well, that needs to be on the drawing. Do you know what I mean? So me and my mate Will, who works with me, we're pulling our hair out, and we've got this thing about designers. They produce lovely stuff to look at, but they never give us any tech specs or dimensions or actual tech drawings. So night after night, me and Raj have sat on Skype till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, discussing designs, measurements, all sorts, for months, and I mean months. To the point now where all the laser cut parts are tabbed, so I don't actually have to measure anything. So what Raj has done is, when we have the door has hidden holes behind all of these parts. So when we offer the door up, we'll put a ratchet strap around it, hold it in place, and all these parts will just slot in perfect every time. So every smoker is the same. There's no deviation, there's no crooked hinges, nothing like that. And that's now done across the board. It took a bit of designing, actual redesigning of pretty much everything, because every part had to be redrawn, and that took Raj weeks and weeks of redesigning. So, but it's made the job a hell of a lot quicker. We get a nicer product, we get no gaps in anything. And overall just nice to build rather than struggling. We struggled with the first one. The first T200 took us 2 months to build, and now we can do a T200 in about a week.